Hi dear friends, you are watching a kids channel Embodied Ideas. In my previous video, we made a blue maple strawberry sweater, I showed you how to make a real Gravity Falls diary, and we learned how to knit a pink maple sweater. Today, I will show you how to make a red wig for Wendy from Gravity Falls. This tutorial will help you to make any hair wig for any of your dolls in the future. Subscribe for my videos today and don't miss on my next video about Wendy's outfit, deeper and much more. Today I will need baby wipe, plastic wrap, PVA glue, about 16 feet of red satin ribbon, scissors, rubber bands and glue. We are going to use glue to attach tresses to the wig cap. I'm using Titan glue, but you can use any other similar glue that works good to glue together fabric and plastic. As you may notice, I have other videos about wigs and how to remake doll's hair. In my first video, I used an old sock and I sewed around the doll's head. But the wig wasn't sitting right and was always falling down. So I saw this video on YouTube about a different way how to make a wig. The link for that is in the description box below. First, I wrap the doll in a plastic wrap, so her clothes stay nice and clean. Then I wrap a baby wipe around her head. Just make sure to fix it with a rubber band around her neck. To label the edges, I use 2 rubber bands on top of the head. That also helps the glue stay in place and not drip all over the head. My doll is a little different than a regular doll, so I'm making a wig cap only on top of the head. If you have a regular doll, you can put the rubber band a little lower. Then I use a brush to smear the PVA glue on the surface of a baby wipe. Try to stay inside the edges. After applying first layer, I let it dry for a couple of hours. Then I apply second layer and wait again. We are going to need somewhere from 3 to 5 layers of glue. When the glue is completely dry, probably next day, the wipe will be very hard and shiny. If you knock on it, it may sound like plastic. Carefully separate the wig cap from the doll and then cut the edges. This wig cap will fit her head perfectly and will sit tight. Using pen, I draw the parting line. In this case, it's on the right. Then I cut off the excess and remove the rubber band. Wig cap is ready. Part 2. Tresses. Wendy has long hair, so I cut the satin ribbon pieces that are about 6 inches long. Just remember, you will need a lot of ribbon, about 16 feet long. So now the most important part, how to take apart the ribbon. I'm taking one piece and then very carefully removing a couple of horizontal threads. Then you'll see when a couple of threads will become one, and if you pull it out, your ribbon will come apart in a few seconds. Don't forget to cinch the ribbon from the opposite side, so it's still connected to the strings. Less than a minute later, and we have a beautiful tresses. But sometimes it's not as easy as it looks. If you can't find that one magic thread, try another side of the ribbon, and I'm sure you'll find it there. If none of it works, and you still can't find that one magic thread, then try cutting a small strip from each side of the ribbon. Don't forget to cinch the edge from one side. Then carefully pull a couple of vertical threads from each side. Then press a finger on top of a couple of horizontal threads and carefully put it out. That's how you can quickly and easily take the ribbon apart. Note that some of the tresses I took apart only by 1/3. Those tresses we will hide inside the wig. Now we need to make one special tress that goes on the parting line of the wig, folding the ribbon in half. We take a ribbon about 12 inches long and folding it in half, so each side is about 6 inches. Then I apply a narrow strip of glue on the middle of the ribbon, right where it's been folded. I then take apart a ribbon from each side till it hits the glue. On one of the sides you won't find a magic thread, so it will be a little harder. but we already know how to do it quick and easy. So now I have a double tress to cover the parting line. I next glue the tresses into a wig cap. I'm using Titan glue, but as I said before, you can use any other similar glue. Under the wig cap, I wrap the head with a plastic wrap, so doll stays clean. I put a small amount of glue on the wig cap and then carefully smear it using a Q-tip. Here's the first strand. One by one, I glue the tresses around the head, leaving the forehead area. As you see, after a couple of tresses, and we already used 6 feet of ribbon. You don't have to do it super nice and clean here, we are going to cover this part with the rest of the hair. Look how much loose threads I have only after using 6 feet of ribbon. So now we need to be very careful. I put some glue on the paper first and then carefully apply a small amount of glue on the wig cap using a small scapula. I do the sides first, slowly moving closer to the parting line. This is how it looks. I hold the doll between my ankles while I glue the tresses. When almost all part of the head is done, it's time to glue the double strip. The wig is ready. Just let it dry for a little bit. Please note that hair made out of satin ribbon can become frizzy very quickly. To prevent that, apply some hair mousse and let it dry. The hair will be smooth and shiny. Now I'm cutting the ends to make the hair even and applying a little bit of hair mousse to make it smooth. The wig came out super nice and beautiful and hair thick and silky. If you like my video, don't wait, subscribe now. Don't miss out on the video on how to make outfits for Wendy and Dipper from Gravity Falls.